Hello and welcome to Professor Herman Manyora's channel. It's a Tuesday. I'm here with Professor Herman Manyora. Professor, how are you today?
I am fine. I was in the village for some musiba, but I'm back now.
You're back. I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, well, but on my way again, I lost my nephew. So after burying my cousin on the way again, but this part of life.
It's part of life indeed.
Yeah.
Today we are having this discussion on what happened to Deputy President William Ruto with regards to his message from the Jubilee Party delivered by the Secretary General Raphael Tuju. Professor, you were in the village. I don't know whether you saw what the what the SG said. He called him, I don't know if it was more of sarcasm or an attack. What did you think about the video?
Well, it was. I think now these fellows are now out to fight openly. Yeah.
His message is now clear that this is the way forward. We are fighting
ugly.
and we're going. It's ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly. If it gets worse than this, it will be bad.
Do you think this was a message from the president delivered by the SG?
There's no way Tuju can say something without being cleared by the president. Yeah.
So it's the president fighting the deputy indirectly?
Of course.
What do you think is going to happen now that it's now a fight and it's...
I'm saying if it went beyond this, it could get uglier and that could spell doom for the country.
Spelling doom, how?
I'm actually going to address the three gentlemen, Ruto, Uhuru and Raila, and point out to them that none may gain in this game.
None may gain?
Yeah.
But the deputy,
there will be no winner.
The deputy isn't playing the game though. It's seemingly coming from the other side.
No. The way they are going, you see, I have asked the president to be decisive. Make a move, be decisive, and let's know where the country is moving. Let's know what you think about Ruto, clearly, categorically. Let's see the strategies in place to beat him. And then we know the country is safe. But this shadow boxing is not good for the country.
So you'd blame the president for all this?
Yeah, I don't want to blame me, but I think he should be more decisive. Otherwise, in the event they can't be more decisive, and Raila will not win, Ruto will not win, Uhuru will not win, then they better sit down.
Sit down and...
Yes, and talk.
But that would be disadvantageous to the deputy president because he doesn't
there's
need them.
There's nothing. Raila has been going for this thing from 1997 and they're still around. In fact, this is a very simple game. Ruto can give up and back Raila.
But Ruto cannot.
For 5 times, for 5 years.
He is ready to take over the presidency.
He will not get it.
Okay, the Secretary General talked about blackmail coming from the DP, speaking about since he was in good terms with the president, he'd blackmail the team to deliver cabinet secretaries. He's also been blackmailing them according to the SG with the numbers in parliament. Do you think this was more of a political game or this is just how politics works? The DP government...
That is politics. The DP did not blackmail Uhuru. No, he just struck a hard bargain. Ruto is not like Raila who was shortchanged by Kibaki. And he had history to go by. He had the benefit of history. He knows when Kibaki and Raila were making their coalition government, Raila was shortchanged. So Ruto had his eyes open. He got the best deal from the deal.
No. And that's how...
That's it.
That's just how
it
is. But
that's how it is.
How about the people that would say that the deputy president has been played a terrible game because he was supposed to take over the government post Uhuru's term, and now it seems like they're going to Baba. He was speaking in, I think, Gedhorai, and he was saying wanapea mtu akitendawili na sisi mulipea.
You see, Ruto again is missing it. Atosheke na ile alipata. According to Uhuru, you got enough.
The deputy
Yes,
president. I
gave you more than a deputy can get. I was giving you, hakuna kitu ngine libaki. Yeah, you got half government, you have made all the money you as DP, salary and everything, and a few extras here and there. Your friends have benefited.
She is supposed to be endorsed.
No, go home. That's according to Uhuru.
Okay, next, moving forward, the deputy president hasn't yet spoken about it, and you said that he should quit speaking about some of the attacks that he has been getting. Do you think it would be advantageous to him now to actually come out strong and say, because the SG had accused him of making a huge amount of money within a span of 7 years, would you say it's time for him to come out, declare how he has gotten his money?
Who can?
The deputy president.
Why ask Ruto? Who can declare how much? Anybody can. Only me, I have nothing to show. So I can say what I have is my salary. But these guys are all thieves.
So it's
who can stand up and say, I challenge any one of them. I say it in open. I've said it on TV, in everywhere, newspaper, magazine, anywhere, radio. Let anyone come and tell me.
tell you how much, how they got to where they are.
Almost all of them are thieves. So how can they ask another thief?
Should the deputy president respond then? He has been called
There's
for
no point.
having the daughter.
There is no point. None of them. Why would Ruto bother? And that's why I've been asking Raila, why do you want to bother Ruto about the money he has? You do your campaign, leave him alone.
Okay.
Yeah. None of them can tell us how they made money. How? Who?
And therefore it was...
We have seen them. We have seen people when they were just ordinary, good Kenyans. They become ministers and within 5 years they are different people. Kwani sisi hatujui kutumia pesa?
So we should answer for ourselves and know this is just how politics plays.
The only mistake Ruto is making is to respond almost to the instant. That's where the danger is. And you make a mistake if you respond without thinking. And I've been thinking about this thing. I've been wondering, how much of a Kalenjin is Ruto? I doubt it's a Kalenjin. Because that's not how Kalenjins behave. No, not at all. Kalenjin people are very cautious people. They rarely open. You can think they are fools. So Ruto is not a Kalenjin according to me. It's Gideon who is a Kalenjin. You can never know what they are thinking and what they... So how he quickly jumps, na Murkomen, na they don't come out as Kalenjin, according to me. Gideon comes more of as... So you don't respond, because some of these things, look at this one of the security. Yeah. It's a trap. Look, you respond, and then you cross the red line, you touch Kenyatta. Because the way they are saying other people, oh, property, let us start where Uhuru, you are pointing at Kenyatta. There's nothing in Uhuru's name, really. All these things belong to the Kenyatta family. So when you touch Kenyatta, you touch the Kikuyus. Let me tell you. You touch him and you touch them. Somehow, they are bound with him. Is
this a blunder that you're saying that we were expecting?
Yes, those are. He's beginning to do them. If he had listened to me, you would not be making these blunders. Because you talk and people say, oh, you are attacking the first family. You touch the first family, you have touched the Kikuyus. They are lying to you when they're jump here, hustler.
Could this be a calculated move so that the DP goes to that side and then they find an excuse to kick him out of the areas where he has the numbers?
They are assembling reasons and excuses. They are not even reasons. They are excuses.
Last week when Matiang'i was in Parliament, the CS for Interior was in Parliament and spoke about Ruto's security. I asked you whether you think the integrity of the DP is in question. Would you say as of now that people are slowly coming to that point of asking whether this guy, the character that he has, is good enough to become the president?
This is what I'm saying. You see, people can support you and get very excited. But a time comes when they look at you and they want to see a president. When that time comes and they are not seeing a president, you know, even in schools you can see we have the people we call psychological leaders. People almost everybody goes to when there are issues. They are very popular. But once it comes time to say appoint through elections a school captain, they don't choose him. This is how human nature is. As we enter next year, people are going to be looking at Ruto and say, hey, wait a moment. We are now, can this guy be a president? Rice, William, Samoei Ruto. Inaingia kweli.
It doesn't sound well.
Yeah, you know, so, and this is what the Uhuru camp is doing. Planting the doubts now. Look at this thing of property. People know Ruto is a billionaire. Nobody has ever doubted that. But you see, they are now moving in from the realm of the abstract to something you can touch. You can now touch the 5 helicopters. You can touch the thousands of tracts of land. You can touch so it is now different. The reality now is different from the abstract thing that is rich. So that, and then some of the things he's now doing, the character begins to be put into question. And that's why I keep repeating, he should be a Kalenjin. Don't open your mouth unless you have thought through what you are going to say.
Senator Murkomen, I think, responding to the SG Jubilee Tuju, he said that it has gotten to a point where Kenyans cannot stop loving the DP as they used to. So they are not going to carry on with the replies. They're not going to carry on with responding to such accusations. Do you think Kenyans still love the DP and will go forward to the
Of course Kenyans love the DP. But I'm saying this love does not always translate to vote. It's not always. Because questions come. Primordial instincts set in. Tribe comes in. Other factors are brought into consideration. And you find the people who are cheering you may not cheer you all the way to the debe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Love first and then the votes later.
Yeah, they can love you and then make it real by voting for you, but they can love you and it ends there.
What would you say about Jubilee merging with ODM, and that being a question of the answer to what the DP is doing, going to UDA and saying that they kicked us out, so they are going to support Baba, they are going to ODM. Would you say this move now is justifiable for the DP to continue with the moves that he's making?
Yeah, well, he continue campaigning, but you see, he's about to make the same mistake Raila are making, of reacting to the things they are saying. He should also be careful. That's what I'm saying. Don't let them do their things. Again, if you overtake Baba and Uhuru, you are also going to make some enemies. So balance how much you attack. Because some things you attack Baba, but people can see you attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. It may not work very well for him. Should be very careful. He's walking in a minefield. Yeah, a political minefield.
And that is the current situation.
The situation for him is difficult. And is by design. When Tuju speaks, it is designed for him to react. When Matiang'i speaks, when they withdraw the shuffle and reshape his security, he quickly jumps and then it goes to parliament. And then Matiang'i by design says, and then you react. Then you are questioning the first family in terms of their wealth. You are falling into the trap. Into the trap. Yeah.
Finally, Prof, the SG spoke in Jubilee Party, spoke about everything that the DP has done wrong.
Yes.
How would you advise the Jubilee Party moving forward when it comes to their relations with the ODM party?
You see, it's not Jubilee and ODM, it is Uhuru and Kenyatta. Uhuru and Raila. That's the game they are playing. You know, Jubilee is neither here nor there. It's not even ODM. This is a bigger thing between Uhuru and Raila. They will come up with something, a formation, whether it will be a party or a coalition, whatever it is. That's what they are aiming at. And everything that is being done is to make life difficult for William Ruto.
And that's just
and to make him make the blunders he's continuing to make. He must be very careful.
Okay, thank you so much, Prof, for having this discussion with me. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. If you find this video useful, you can go ahead and share it. Click the notification bell so that you get notifications once new videos come up. And what do you think about Tuju's message from the Jubilee Party? You can leave a comment down below. Thank you so much, Prof. Tomorrow we do Understanding Politics.